In 2013 and 2014, several people bought land from Jomayi property consultants in their estate located in Nkambo village in Bujjuko, found in Wakiso district. The people who bought the land that is over 200 acres were only given purchase agreements and promised land titles after a period of 6 months. Almost 9 years down the road, the people are yet to receive their land titles, and to their surprise, they recently started receiving eviction notices from the estate of Lieutenant General Henry Tumukunde, who says sold the land to Jomayi property consultants and hasn't been fully paid.
What we are demanding from Jomayi is our land title which he promised us to give us. But the problem is now we are facing is that this man, Tumukunde, is trying to evict us. We are told he has already got a court order. So any time is likely to chase us.
Tumukunde has got an eviction order from court. So my worry is, we bought this land in 2002, in 2012. Up to now, we have not got our titles. What I'm requesting the people who are concerned to come in and help us.
Ivan Mugisha is the chairperson of the residents. He says they have tried all avenues within the law to demand for their land titles from Jomayi, only to be tossed around.
We bought land from Jomayi property consultants in 2012 and 2013, but to date, we have not received any of our titles. Jomayi keeps promising, but he never fulfills. And now we hear that court has authorized General Tumukunde to attach this land and have it sold off. But there isn't any land for sale here, because all the land, the 200 acres, were subdivided by Jomayi property consultants. They were sold off to us.
Mugisha and other residents are now worried and living in fear. Many of them are no longer developing their plots of land. They are now praying for intervention from the head of the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, Colonel Edith Nakalema.
We therefore call upon people in authority, the MPs of this area, the woman MP, Mr. Chiaga, the MP of this area, Maokota, to enter these things, to come and intervene.
We are requesting Afande Nakalema to intervene. Let her come to the ground.
Afande Nakalema.
Afande Nakalema. President Museveni. Minister Nabakoba. Please pass.
We want court to tell us the truth. Who exactly has got the land title? Is it Jomayi or Tumukunde?
While speaking to CTV, the manager of Jomayi Property Consultants, Edward Mwebesa, urged residents to keep calm since they have the agreements as proof of ownership.
They need not to fear. We've been talking. It's unfortunate that I'm not around now. That's why, because that letter you are talking about, we heard of it, and that's why we took the action I'm talking about. Yes. And that is what gave the procedure of waiting until February.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is what we are doing actually. We are not seated on that. And the best thing is that even the court, there is no court that can rule that. General Tumukunde asked that one sometimes back, even before those people built in that area.
Okay.
And the court refused.
Okay.
Well, knowing that General Tumukunde took over 5 billion.
Okay.
The 5 billion money he took was eventually from these particular clients.
Okay.
So he has no right to ask them to leave. Can he refund the 5 billion with the interest of the time?
He explains why it has taken them long to get land titles.
No one have been stopped to develop. Who have been stopped to develop? It was the court that said, no, Tumukunde is demanding money, but is not demanding land.
Okay.
And the reason why we have not paid that money, we cannot pay interest beyond the principals. The principal, if the land was 3 billion and we have already paid 5 billion, receipted, documented, then we cannot go ahead and pay more than that.
Hilary Chiaga, the Mawokota North Member of Parliament, says he is ready to file a petition in Parliament on the matter.
The Speaker, and we see how we can help our people, because Jomayi and Henry Tumukunde, they have to sort themselves out. Otherwise, the people who bought from Jomayi are innocent. So my concern is protecting the innocent person who bought land not knowing whatever was going on between Henry Tumukunde and the tenant. So the issue is that he is in my office, and I'm going to follow it up as soon as I return from the parliamentary job.
General Henry Tumukunde, who avoided the roving eye of cameras, says after court issued a warrant for repossession, he has every right to sell the land unless Jomayi property consultants pay him the remaining balance of over 1 billion shillings as stipulated in the agreement they made 10 years ago. Tumukunde says he is not after the residents, but Jomayi, who he accuses of trying to defraud him. This report was compiled by Chris Semakula for CTV PM Edition.